Good morning, beautiful people. This message is just a brief message to say, just own it. Just own it. A lot of times in life, I was not living my truth. I was hiding my feelings and my emotions because I was a major people pleaser. I wanted to appease man. I wanted friends to love me. And oh, if I told you the truth, that means that you wouldn't love me anymore or you wouldn't accept me. But I realized that how can I live a lie and expect people to be honest and genuine with me? I had to really deal with myself, and most of all, I had to ask God to reveal the truth of my heart and my true nature to me. The reason why I'm saying just own it, because a lot of times in my life, I didn't own myself. I didn't own my body. I didn't own my mind. And so because I wanted to be accepted and I was afraid of people and afraid of being rejected and afraid of what people might say, who might pull away, I hid, and it was like I was hiding in a closet and I was waiting for someone to come to the closet and get me out until I realized that no one was going to recognize the greatness within me until I could see who God was saying I am. So it took me separating myself from all sorts of people, even separating myself from family members for a short period of time. It took me saying to myself, Lord, why am I here? Am I here to be a people pleaser? Am I here for people to walk all over me? Why am I here, God? I can barely embrace my body. Like, Lord, I'm walking and tiptoeing around people, walking with eggshells on. Why in the world am I here? And then when I silenced my voice and I no longer let depression rule me, I no longer let fear rule me, I no longer let anxiety rule me. I no longer let low self-esteem rule me. I no longer let regret rule me. I no longer let people manipulate me. And that could still happen from time to time. When I was able to get in my closed space with the Most High, that's when He told me about who I was. And I used to ask Him, I'm like, you sure that's me, God? You sure that you're not really like wanting that to be somebody else's life? I don't really know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm smart enough. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I'm skinny enough. And the Lord just kept encouraging me. Constance, you always talk about keeping it real. But girl, how you gonna keep it real? If you ain't even keeping it, how you gonna expect people to keep it real if you're not even keeping it real with yourself? I want you to be true to yourself. Be true, of course, to the Most High first. Seek ye first the kingdom. But then after that, be true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, you acknowledge your faults. You acknowledge your inconsistencies. You acknowledge the areas that you need to work on. Because none of us are perfect. We're all pressing towards the mark. So none of us have it all together. But what makes you human is you are able to admit your inconsistencies, your fallacies, your faults. That's what makes you human. That's what makes you real. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I always talk about my weight, but I remember tiptoeing around in my body. I remember honestly going to Lane Bryant and buying two of the same kinds of shirts and only wearing black pants. This that I have on right now, this is actually a dress. I just thought because I was overweight, why would I want to make myself look cute? Nobody's going to want me anyway. This was my old mindset. So I would be the overweight woman with the black pants and the brown shirt and maybe some flats. I am still overweight. But I went to the gym yesterday. I ate healthy yesterday. Everything is about moment by moment. So I'm going to get to my goal. And I've been losing weight actually since I restarted what I was doing. Praise the Lord. I lost 5 pounds already within this 2 weeks. What I'm saying to you is, you live today because you could be dead tomorrow. What if you died tomorrow? Legit, like what could you say for your life? Like let's real talk. Would you say that you was keeping it real with yourself? Would you say that you embraced your family members the way you were supposed to embrace them? Would you say that you told your friends the truth about your feelings? What if you died tomorrow? What would you have to say for yourself? Who did you uplift? Who did you encourage? Who did you keep it real with? These are the questions that I continuously ask myself. That's why I have no problem asking all of you. So I'm going to end this with just saying to be true to the Lord, to be true to yourself, and to be honest. Honest, because none of us are perfect. None of us have perfect bodies. None of us are perfectly beautiful. You better be glad you ain't perfect, because that means if you was perfect, you might be a clone. And if you ain't no clone, you better be glad. You better praise the Lord that you didn't sell your soul to the enemy and he cloned you for $2 million. What I'm saying to you, own it. Own your body. Own your space. Own your time. Own your energy. Own your focus. Know who you are and what you've been called to this earth to do. And then proceed with confidence, with strength, with dignity, and most of all, humility. Humbleness is the way, beautiful family. But all I'm asking you to do is own it. Shalom.